I've never been on strike in nearly 30 years as a journalist, although I've reported on many, most memorably the miners' strike of 1984-85 when I was working in local radio in Lancashire. So the decision by the members of the National Union of Journalists working at the press in York to go on strike after 8 months of fruitless pay negotiations really hit me hard. I'll lay my cards on the table. I voted against industrial action. I didn't feel happy about going on strike. So the decision to take industrial action in York, it really churned me up. And the song that I was working with had been written by a guy called Steve Knightley who lives in Devon, and he's in a band called Show of Hands. And there was a chorus that kept coming to my head from a song called Things I Learnt This Year, and the chorus really did seem to speak to me as a guy facing industrial action. It seemed to put everything in context. So I decided to write some new verses to Steve's song all about the NUJ strike in York. And then after I wrote these words, I seemed to suddenly remember, because I'm interested in folk music, that for centuries now the English as a race have been involved in strikes, protests, disputes, all sorts of things, and a lot of them have put these experiences into song so they can pass the stories on from one generation to the next. I was thinking about the Cutty Wren was written during the Peasants' Revolt in 1381. The diggers who tried to create utopian communities on wasteland during the English Civil War and its aftermath, they wrote songs about their experiences. Poverty Knock is a famous song about factory workers eking out a living in dark satanic mills. Hanging on the Barbed Wire is a First World War marching song, and more recently the strike I mentioned, the miners' strike in 1984-85, the song came out of that whole thing called Coal Not Dole. So now, after my humble efforts, the NUJ strike in York has its own song, and as long as it helps us get our message across and lift spirits on the picket line, the little song I've written will have served its purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Forecast news on cyberspace. Keep the union on the case. 100 years of low pay. Now's the time to win the day. He heads the Chinese